Did you know that Disco Elysium had a curse? Did you actually know that Disco Elysium had a curse? Did you know everybody that interacts with this goddamn game goes broke as soon as they finish the game? I guess that means we're never gonna have to finish it. We're never finishing this goddamn game, chat. Jokes aside, what truly happened is that one of the developers, one of the writers, has lost their house and is in a legal battle because there is another corporation that owns the game now. And we're gonna be reading some stuff regarding that in a second. Just let me put this thing up. Which Dev, the Kobe or the other Kobe? They're all Kobe's. There's no reason to ask, they're all Kobe's. They are all Kobe's. They don't know how to manage money, chat. They're asking for 100,000 pounds to survive for 3 months, chat. Oh god. There's more context to this, alright? There's more context to this. I'm gonna read to you the GoFundMe. We're gonna be reading the GoFundMe together of this guy, okay? Let's read this together. Alright, chat. Buckle up. Buckle up. Yes. Let me make this bigger. Help Disco Elysium writer survive the winter. By Argo Tulik. Organizing this fundraiser. Disclaimer. This fundraiser was disabled for several hours due to GoFundMe terms of service regarding naming actual parties involved in this dispute. If it now, after hasty corrections, reads too confusing and you want to learn more, find me on Twitter and I'm happy to elaborate. Now back to the regular service. Is that a French name? I think that these, they're not French. This writer is not French. I think he's from somewhere near Sweden. Let's put it like that. Isn't he Latam? This is not a Latam name. This is not a Latam name. I've never heard of Argo. Have you ever heard about a Mexican named Argo? Never. Never ever ever in my life. Ah, so that's why he's brown. He's not brown! He's not brown! Gotland? Understandable. Gotland? Maybe. Okay, let's read. I am Argo Tulik, one of the key creatives responsible for bringing you the allegedly cursed video game Disco Elysium that brought joy to millions across the world and mostly misery to the people who made it. I am the writer behind characters like Everard Clare, Kudo, Jan Bikemar, Judith Minol, the Hardy Boys, Rene, and Gaston. We have not met several of these characters, but we know Kuno. We know who to blame. We know who to blame for this masterpiece of a character. To name a few I am most proud of. What was that about misery? And what is to be done are questions for another day. He really wants you to ask. He really wants you to ask, Jan. Rest assured, there is a plan in motion to take Elysium IP, which predates the video game studio by 15 years, back from the money lenders who ran it to the ground, then locked it away from the world, and restore it back to the people who actually made it. People like Robert Kurvitz, Martin Lugia, Alexander Rostov, and yes, yours truly, Argo Tulik. Hunter Seeker Kunos, locked in. He wrote Kuno, execute him! But like I said, this is a fight for another day. Today is about survival. In February 2024, I was the last member of the original Disco Elysium writing team to be forced out of the place I helped build with from the ground up. Unlike the friends who fell before me, I was never a shareholder, did not benefit from the game's success, and received no compensation on my departure. Holy fucking shit. They just took my laptop. The dread of suddenly being an unemployed Estonian immigrant in one of the most ruthlessly expensive cities in the world, London. He is Estonian. He is that Slavic? Or does it count as the same as Romanians? I don't quite know. I don't know much about Europe. You guys know. And I don't expect you to know about Peru either. Oh, Baltic. Okay, from the Baltic. From the Baltic Sea. From the Balkans. From the Balkans. He ended up in London for some weird reason. Drove me to some genuinely awful career decisions. Worst of them, no doubt, was crossing paths with a malignant tech billionaire determined to force his way into the RPG landscape by any means necessary, chat. Let me lower this a little bit so you can actually read it here. During the last few years in what once was my homeworld, I was locked in a cold war with the creative bankrupt / morally corrupt pirates of the Captain's Bridge, especially the convinced financial criminals steering the ship from the shadows. It was hard, but on the line was artistic integrity, not my life. There was still air to breathe. Then along comes Clement. Not the Balkans. How is it Baltic? It's south of the Elflands. I don't quite know. I just know that he's Estonian. Estonian is it technically on the Balkans or is it part of the Slavic zone? I think it's technically Eastern European regardless. Baltic, not Balkan. Baltic! Okay, Baltic. Northern. But for some reason, he ended up in London. Fully aware of my dire financial situation, the claimant attempted to enslave me and, metaphorically speaking, lock me in his basement without windows while he steals my name and trades my reputation in for investor bait, short-term profit, and goodwill of the Disco Elysium fans. I rebelled against his shameless greed and absolute lack of ethics, despite the harrowing financial situation I left when I saw the inhuman visage covering behind the tech bro mask. Jesus Christ, Nakomi went to London! Not even that. I feel like I don't quite know what he calls exactly enslavement. I would like to know how much his paycheck was, really. With the help of friends, I tried to start anew, but the claimant followed me home. In no unclear terms, he demanded a seat at the table in the house that we designed to be greed-proof. Give me a C-suit position in Summer Eternal, the claimant said, licking his lips. He did not know that in Summer Eternal, the position he is asking for is the ditch behind the hole-ridden brick wall. I refused the claimant, but Money doesn't take no for an answer. An indignant rage, he signed an NDA with the pirates in search of ammunition against me, then bragged about it on tape 2 seconds later. Money asked for hollow points, but all the pirates... Why is he making this fucking... I don't understand why he just cannot tell you exactly who these people are. I guess that he's trying to avoid getting sued. The commie went to London, shock. A writer for a video game in a Euro country, so dog shit pay, and half went to the government either way. That's true, the taxes. Money asked for hollow points, but all the pirates had was Bibi pellets, so he made up lies. Blinded by bloodlust, the pirates wolfed down the tails and instead of proof, asked for seconds. Couriers from some of the most expensive law firms in London started coming to my door every day. It got so bad that I had to go to the cops. Still, I did not yield to the coordinated pressure of the Amoral Alliance. It's okay, he likes taxes. I bet he likes taxes. But not when they are targeted towards him. I will not yield because letting claimant in would defeat the purpose of Summer Eternal. In a sick organism, even a healthy cell is doomed to die, writes Ursula Le Guin. And bringing Money into Summer Eternal felt to me like hanging lung cancer the keys to my body with the encouraging, "Drive it like you stole it," but it was not an option. Then the claimant took me to court and the question immediately became, do I want to automatically lose or do I want to pay £7,200 to have representation in the High Court? The hearing is in 5 days. 3 if you don't count the weekend. I paid and it wiped out most of my family savings. Being a Disco Elysium writer just hadn't been that profitable, unfortunately. The first hearing did not go my way. There just wasn't enough time to prepare. The judge ruled in favor of granting the claimant the interim injunction that he sought, preventing me from working on my chosen field for 6 months, pending further trial to determine the validity of his claim. Effective immediately, the ruling left me without income or my ability to provide for my family. The blow landed extra hard because I'm the sponsor of my partner's visa. Who is out here marrying writers without a visa to stay in London? Trust the fucking writer to drag out a sob story. I am saddened that this is the case because he did a decent job, but at the same time, I don't know how essential his work might have been to the game itself. I don't quite know. I have not met all of these characters yet. Just Kuno and 1 or 2 more. Writers only serve families. It's more like if you're a writer for video games and you don't have a nice salary and you're trying to move to London and your partner doesn't have a visa to stay in London, she cannot work there. They cannot work there. How in the... What? I'm also usually pretty skeptical of stories like this. I would like to know both of the sides of the story, since I tend to agree when it comes to you signed the contract, so you agreed to for this to happen, you know. Let's see. No visa, no rights to rent. Brave the streets, Hobocop style, I guess. The next day, legal counsel informs me that filing the defense cost another £7,200 . The alternative is to auto-lose the case, of course, but I genuinely believe that's kinda the only way to actually lose this one. Why didn't you give up instead of giving them money? If you had no money, why would you use this to pay for something that you know it's already gone? Is it stubbornness? Is it stubbornness? Your life is more important than caring about such a thing. Even if it's your baby, even if you took a lot of time, I feel like people would have... Here, they already reached the goal. I feel like people would have supported you regardless. I don't know why he had to waste this amount of money. He did not. You did not have to do that. You did not have to do that. I understand that you cared a lot about the team. This game that you put a lot of effort in. But sometimes you cannot beat a legal team made up by professionals who are being paid millions. That is crazy. You can also often get your legal fees paid if you win. Yeah, but that sounds like a fight that he cannot win. If he considers them being insanely immoral and rich, why would you risk it? In London, at least. If he won the case, he would have at least received the royalties from the game after. I don't think it was worth it. I think that it would have been better to just like, okay, don't pay, just let them have whatever they want from the game, and then make this sort of fundraiser, make another game, write more characters for other games. Maybe keep your work experience and go to another company, perhaps. 7,200 pounds! Are we looking at your medical history, Bibi? No, thanks to God. No, thanks to God, because I live in a place that has private hospitals and not public healthcare. 3 cats in a van. Fucking disgusting. 4 cats. I hope he used that money to move to an actual country. Being British is the worst fate. Let's continue. I feel a little bit bad for him, because I know that being a writer is not the most high paying job out there. But he could just like give up, man. Give up. If you cannot destroy them right now, you better gather your forces and then publicly shame them later, I guess. Then the next day, legal counsel informs me that the filing of the defense costs another 7,200 pounds sterling. The alternative is to auto-lose the case, of course, but I genuinely believe that's kinda the only way to actually lose this one. Because the claimant has been carelessly lying under oath left and right, and I have been diligently documenting everything since day one. I scrape together the money, then the moment it leaves my account, I realize there isn't enough left to make the next rent, or council tax. Jesus Christ, what the hell is council tax? What is council tax? Or utilities, or even the phone bill. In a desperate panic of being completely stranded in a strange country with no safety net, I pack everything I can fit, most things I can't, into our old Ford transit van, and my partner, myself, and our 3 cats head towards mainland Europe the same night. Then around 3 AM, the van dies in the middle of the highway in France near Saint-Quentin due to a catastrophic engine failure. Next day, we learn that no one wants to work on it. Some quote the UK's license plate as a reason. Others say it's the weight. Even the local dealership refuses to take a look. Holy shit. What a strike of bad luck. Now, in a situation where merely standing still is racking up debt, we're down to begging money from the savings of our relatives, none of whom live in the first world. My partner's retired mom fronts that 2,000 euro bill out of her savings to have the van with our remaining belongings toward to friendly ground. That leaves us and our 3 cats another 1,000 euros for trains, fees, and the whole shebang. I don't know where that money came from or who went to bed hungry because of it. It's been kind of a blur lately. Jesus Christ. Exhausted, hungry, freezing, we make it to our relatives with our 3 cats. The van is already here. All it needs is an engine rebuild. This fight has brought me and my family to the brink of bankruptcy, and every now and then I hear faint whispers, friendly advice from the dike. Take it, settle. Settle with the clairman. This can all go away if you just kneel before him and kiss the ring. He'll grow tired and move on. Settle. Yes! You're going to bankruptcy, man. Take the L. Take the L. How can you be so fucking stubborn? Boss, why did you pronounce dark as dyke? Costumbre. I'm used to it. I come to you now because I don't want to settle. I don't want chaotic evil clayman and homeworld pirates to corrupt the flickering light on the horizon that's been giving me purpose throughout all of this. Jesus Christ. I promise the first house we burn down is our own, and here I stand in the smoldering ashes. April is almost here. I swear I saw some bluebells spring. Please help me survive the winter, and I will return by your side in the summer and stay. Doesn't drag where others people's money comes and goes, but uses it anyway. Definitely a commie. Oh man, he's admitting that he doesn't want to let it go. You're now okay. Let's look at what the expenses are. Okay. He's already raised 100,000 pounds, okay? That is still little money, especially not in the UK, and God knows how much of this has to go through taxation, okay? 80,000 estimated minimum legal costs to defend Argo and Dora in High Court throughout 2024/2025. You are going on a legal battle with a big company that has millions of dollars, millions of euros. How are you gonna... How do you even know if you're gonna win it? Do you even know if you're gonna win it? You know, corruption is a thing. You know... You could just... Not fight the legal battle? 20,000 to cover expenses from the past 2 months, including accurate legal fees, overdue bills, and debts. Towing, transit engine rebuild, and rent. How the money will be spent? Legal fees paid directly to our lawyers. Rent, utilities, and food until April 2025 when the injunction runs out and we can go back to work. Critical expenses such as a medical and veterinary care. Okay, you know what worries me here? Chat? This guy is on a legal battle with a person who is trying to destroy him. He already destroyed his reputation. He can no longer work for another video game company because those video game companies are gonna know that this guy would not give up the legal battle when his work was writing characters. Alright? There is something very fucked up. I know it's really fucked up, but companies don't work that way. And they will definitely not forgive him. I think he becomes a liability in the workplace if he can do this with another IP that is not his. Any funds raised or left over the eventual cost will go towards building a new legal claim to restore ownership of the ELYSIUM IP to its original creator, world builders who never signed away rights to the characters and narratives relating the game studio and even its predecessor, the small cultural movement with a seagull on our black flag. Jesus Christ. Arcs out. Let's see who supported this. Volition, survival is an art, and you're still painting. A few more strokes, almost there. It's not much, but I'm also struggling with a pregnant wife. I just felt the need to try to help a bit. ELYSIUM really helped me survive Parabellum. Just don't stop to create. Me same Hakama. You deserve so much better than this. I could try and then fail to properly express the rage I feel over what's happened to the two of you and the rest of the Disco Elysium team. I wish I could donate more. You're luminous people and you've given me the world an irreplaceable gift. Give me a second. I gotta spray the cat away. So what is the verdict here? I personally think that it's really not worth it. He still wants to go to more legal battles with this company. He wants to go through more legal battles in this company to try and get the ownership of that Disco Elysium IP. For him and other writers. And maybe the artists as well. I feel like he's just gonna lose money. I think it's something that it's already lost. I mean, you could... The best way to get back to a corporation a company or something like that that does this kind of work, if they actually fuck you over, is through reputation, I think. He should have given up, not paid the legal fees. He would not be broke. He would probably still be in London. His reputation would still be clear. And maybe he could have started a fundraiser to create his own game development company. £100,000 would be a good amount to start, but he's gonna waste this just paying for legal costs. And so on and so on and so on. He should just settle and try to be productive in other projects. Does he understand the concept of opportunity cost? I don't think he does. Except the rights are signed away once they're in-game, unless you have it in the writing that it's explicitly not signed over. Guaranteed he would actually share the IP if he won. Money just being lost to the liars. I agree. I think sometimes it's better to be strategic than to be... Even if it's your baby, even if you took a lot of time and effort into it. Also, we have no idea what the other side of the coin's perspective or what sort of legal... Let's see, legal... case their lawyers have been able to build up. Maybe there's documents that they signed with the IPs. Maybe there's documents that they signed saying that it would be fine if they don't get credited. I have no idea. I have no idea. Even if he gets the IP back, what's next? Exactly. What's the plan long term? Are you gonna ride more games? I mean, you are pretty clear. Pretty clear regarding your intentions on what you would do if this situation repeated itself. And I'm sure that no other company would like to hire you in the same way. So I think that his best way to get out of this whole situation would be to start his own game development company. And even then, he's a writer, chat. He's not even a programmer. I have no idea if he would be able to even do that. Jesus. The documentary made it seem like nobody really wanted to work with him afterwards anyway. Documentary? There's a documentary? I like to see that documentary. I have not checked that one. Alright. So that is the current situation with the guy that wrote a bunch of the characters from Disco Elysium. And I'm sure he's not the only one. There's like other writers for Disco Elysium. He would probably lean into narrative-driven games and nothing fancy on the mechanic side. But one of the core things that makes Disco Elysium so cool is the mechanic side, I feel. Of course, also the writing, right? But then there's also the voice actors, there's the game itself. How are you gonna attract players if there's no game and it's just like history driven? I feel like those games don't really do that well. Yeah, but they are just one kind of role and that's it. But the mechanics aren't all that much. I know, but they're still attractive to new players. I know they're not overly complicated, but there's definitely a lot of things inside of this game. The art direction is also very necessary. And he's a writer, chat! This game is great because of the art, voices, etc. Yeah. But there's definitely a game. There's definitely programming behind it all. There's one by the People Make Games YouTube channel, and Vice is making one too. Maybe we can check it out once it's done. Give me a second, chat. I am dying. like only the ones that survive, only the people that survive are able to tell the story. Only the people that plan ahead of time instead of being just like incredibly, I don't want to say it's arrogance because I don't know why they don't want to let it go. Maybe they feel that it's righteous, but I don't think they can beat a millionaire company, or even if it's like semi big. I know that and it doesn't have that much money. I really doubt that a bunch of writers can truly finance such a strong and tiresome legal battle. Bibi, unrelated note, when are you commissioning the feed burger? You know what? One of you asked for that. I am not paying for it. I am not paying for the feed burger. The feed bros are gonna have to finance that, chat. I can lend you my IP to temporarily use it, but you're gonna have to finance the feed burger. I'm not gonna finance it myself. The what? The feed burger. You love it here. B burger branding matters. I don't know how many feed bros I truly want around, chat. I feel like we have a pretty good amount of feed bros. We can live with this amount of feed bros. Good day, boss. Hello, Melvin. Also, I don't know why I'm so sweaty. Holy shit. Give me a second. Maybe I need the fan to be right next to me. Sorry for the noise in the background. But yeah. That's what we're working with right now. You're a feed bro, so baby. I am not a feed bro. I just like my own feet. I think that my feet are neat. It's not a matter of me liking other people's feet. Also, you expect me to like male feet? Knowing how much males have crusty, disgusting feet? That probably have had several things fall over their toes and they're all fucked up and crooked? Hell no. Hell no. I'll never be a foot friend. I can respect you being a foot friend, but I'll never be a foot friend myself, okay? Narcissistic food, bro. I can understand liking feet, but in a burger, this seems messy. I think they like the... I think they like that it's funny, right? They like that it's funny. They don't truly like the burger on the feet, right? They just think it's funny. They just think it's funny. They just think it's hilarious. It's a trend that's coming up again since another person made it, yes. Who said male feet? Well, sadly enough, chat. Sadly enough. There's male and female feet out there. Only girls' feet, same with artistic rope. I can work with that. I can deal with that, yeah. Why not? I think it's funny, but there's definitely some people who are into it, yeah. Yeah, we know you're... Shut up! Speaking of rope, get to draw in that shibari rider. That's gonna cost you. I'm still trying to develop a nice shibari for the little javelin plushie that we have. Okay, let's load the game. Also, we became millionaires. We successfully saved scum. And this guy gave us 100 reais. Let's get out. I once saw a pic of a food burger and I won't lie, I had no idea someone put their feet in it. I thought it was some kind of raw fish. Wait, they were real? Real? I didn't notice the legs till a few years later. I thought it was disgusting looking. Oh no! I'm sorry that you have to see the food bro's masterpiece like this. I'll never forget the explanation. I know. Oh, wait. This is way too. Boop. There we go. Sorry for killing your eyes. I'm so sorry. So sorry. I moved myself over here as well. Okay. How much is that in non-Zimbabwe dollars? Non-Zimbabwe dollars are... What do you mean? 7,200? It has to be a little less in American dollars, isn't it? Isn't the pound more expensive than an American dollar? The commie sold out to be a millionaire. Shock. Let me see what's in here. This is Dewey typewriter. The model name is on the back. Okay, let me go outside. Can I not open the door? Can I not open the door? Okay, there's something here. I'm sorry. I am.
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
It's unfortunate for the union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
It's unfortunate, Kim. I wonder. But they could be hiding.
The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders.
Browse to the folders.
Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world. From Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara.
I was looking at somebody over in Reddit out of all places that trying to explain where trying to like connect the names of certain places to the names of certain places in real life. So I kinda have an overall knowledge of where everything is. Sorta? Kinda? I'm more of an assman personally. I think every man is an ass man. I don't think there's a single man out there who does not like butts, chat. I believe that firmly. As a woman, I believe that firmly. The average hotel room in the USA is like 150 USD, so assume 100 for a lower than average location. So those 100 reais could be like to 500 USD, since the daily rate where you are staying is 20 reals. Ah, that is not that much to start an entrepreneurship. The Irish, Bibi. The Irish don't like asses? God damn. God damn.
And the same materials being handed over to companies inside.
That is very
Revachol,
sad.
Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Anything interesting? Browse them.
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
The ADHD is hitting me hard. Please, Kim, help me.
Look how blurry all the lines on these papers are. How unwieldy your own willpower is to yourself. You're like an absurdist Samaran monk, focusing through not focusing.
I'm gonna give my opinions to myself to keep the stream safe for work. Thank you so much, Squiddy. That's a smart doubling right there. That way I will not compile information on what they like to sell it to the intelligence services.
Hermeneutics was almost within your grasp, but now only vague letters float before your eyes. Less meaningful, but aesthetically more pleasing.
Do you ever feel like do you ever have a dream where you a dream where you do? Yes. Yeah. I wish Bolotus was had an ass. I have an ass. If I didn't, I would not be able to sit down, okay? I do have one. Stop telling me that I don't have an ass. Stop telling me that I don't have a boobs. I do have them. They're just small, because I am small in general. Okay? Women come in all sizes. I'm sorry that you, the only women you've made in your life had gigantic badonkadonks and a gigantic butt. I'm sorry. We need more small woman representation out there. We need more petite in the media. We need more petite everything. We need more petite models. We need more petite VTubers. We need Connie VTubers. We need more Connie on anime as well. We need lollies everywhere. That's what I want. We need lollies everywhere. Short, flat from the front and the back, and cute and small. That's what I need. Representation matters, Chad. But only when it's for me. Only when it's for me. Gigantic is probably too big. She was a short stack? Or we could not do that. Okay. No, we're definitely gonna do that. We're definitely gonna do that once we win the case. Whoa. Outrageous claims require outrageous evidence, Bibi. I am part of the Pakistani religion. I wear my Pipkin Pipa blanket everywhere. That would be haram. I cannot show you my body proportions, because that would be Pipa haram. Alright? That is against my religion. That is against my beliefs. So I don't need to show you anything. Alright. If I let my eyes go completely out of focus, all shapes start melting into each other. Time. Baby pork. Okay, time to dissociate, chat.
Is that what you're doing with those photos over there?
Let's just get back to work,
My
Lieutenant.
thought exactly, officer. Shall we?
Fuck! It's locked. Okay, close the door.
Slide.
I have nothing else. How do I escape? There has to be a button somewhere that opens it, but I don't think it's here. It's definitely maybe inside of the office of the guy? Oh. Perhaps we can jump down here. Click the Cuddy speech. It was inspirational. I will represent all the Connies in Congress. As a flat woman myself, as a flat, smaller than average woman myself, I shall represent all the Connie in the internet's parliament, chat. I will not let our voices be silenced by the flesh-loving men. The big flesh-loving men. Cause from Connie we come, and to Connie we will go. Alright? I don't know how the fuck that works. I don't think you... It is the end and the beginning. It is but the end and the beginning. Boss, you know what Connie means? Of course I fucking do! Of course! Cute and funny. I don't think it works like that. But it should, shouldn't it? Just imagine. Government will provide small wives for everybody. Alright, chat. I think I'm stuck. I am scared of the union's leader. No! I think we have no other option but to face him, actually. I'm gonna save just in case. Connie just means baby rabbit. Yeah. Connie just means baby rabbit. Mentor Draco is a Connie Corpo. Get him the program. Yes. Have you ever thought about how all the talents in the agency that I belong to the corporation I belong to are all flat. Have you ever wondered why we are all around the same height, flat, and have extremely cute models? Alright, I will not lose against this motherfucker. Monkey is flat? Of course she is flat! You have not seen her model? Have you not seen all the art that Monkey has made of herself? She is flat as a board! She is flat as a board! Because your clothes don't fit well, hence misfits. Smart thinking. Smart. A star made of pallets leaning up. Oh! Can I go up? I can't. Shit. Perhaps we can buy him several burgers so he initiates cardiac arrest. No, really, she streams at terrible times for me. She streams kinda late for me as well. But that won't stop me from watching my wife. One of my wives. My god, this makes so much sense. Yeah, she streams late. I think on her time zone, it's fine though. Let's see.
Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you.
Fat. Fat. Obese. Obese. Ginormous. Like a walrus. Like a walrus. Let's see if we can endorse a heart attack just by being extra swaggalicious. The lazy eye. That is part of the ugly bastard attractive. That ain't even a conspiracy, anyone. Seeing the three of them in oversized shirts with too long sleeves is a funny idea. Thanks for the merch idea. We're gonna need some. Cause there's some holidays approaching.
With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you.
Is he staring at me with both eyes or just one eye? That is really important. How many eyes are looking straight at me? Next acrylic idea, the three of you in one giant oversized shirt, like those get along shirts. That'd be super cute. By the way, guys, has any of you already received your Christmas stuff? Because we kind of put a surprise gift on some of the postcards that we sent for free. I did. Did you receive the Sasquatch? Did any of you receive the Sasquatch? Or have you just not reported it to me? No? I got candy? Alright. Somebody out there is gonna receive a nice surprise. I have to check again. Good. You could do that for the back to school sale. You'll grow into them. Alright, let's see. Are you in charge of the dock workers? Let's get straight to business. There's been a murder.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat.
He gestures to the tiny chair opposite of his giant desk.
I'm Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez.
Ebert.
I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
He's so fat he can't even stand up. His legs are useless.
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
Uh-oh.
You go ahead, detective.
The lieutenant nods at you, then the chair. Kim! You motherfucker!
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
I'd rather stand.
Please, Mr. Dubois. Let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
I don't sit. It's kind of my thing.
Very well, Mr. Dubois. I respect a man with strong convictions.
I'm totally not doing this because the last time I sat down and that gave me -1 in a lot of attributes, and then he fucked me up by calling me a little useless scum that didn't even have its own gun.
I, too, have convictions. One of which is that I will not engage with any man who won't face me at eye level.
Well, one of your eyes is looking straight at me and the other at my chest, actually. So I think that's pretty fair. Let's go 50-50.
Should you find yourself more amenable in the future, I'd gladly resume our conversation. But until then, I'm afraid I must ask you to leave.
Oh.
You're no Titan of Elysium, buddy. He's got you in a fork. Sit down or leave.
What the fuck? He knows he's gonna give you a -1. Leave quietly. Yeah. We're not gonna get anywhere. Definitely not. But I feel like I'm stuck though. There's no other way to go if I don't face him, right? Alright, I'm gonna pick up all the change. Coffee? Money, 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 money. I can't talk with Kim, but I would like to see if there's a way to go out. The one time Bibi could say, my eyes are up here. It would only be partially. Also, you guys did mention there's a way to run faster without having to double click. Hello, Sakuhei. Sorry that I'm not that paying that much attention to YouTube.
The payphone hangs mutely on the...
Just that? Come on, just let me open the door. I don't want to face him. He scares me. I don't even have more skill points to level up.
Yes?
Nothing. Alright, whatever. Let's try it. Try leveling up your evolution. I don't even have any more levels. Winning. Sure, I'm winning. Of course I'm winning. Let's try to get inside again.
This is the Night Watchman's booth. The name on the chair is not as austere as the rest of the booth. You stand.
Let me see if this kills me or not. Actually.
This is the night.
Have
the
a seat.
chair is not as
Breathe
austere as
deep.
the rest of the booth. Stale air floods through your nostrils. Not a single mote of dust floats inside your lungs, though. The inside of the booth is immaculate.
Search for a little something to help you out.
The drawers are empty, save for old timesheets and receipts. One small box, however, does hold some cheap painkillers. They are slightly out of date.
Kim, would you mind if I helped myself to some meds? Kim, would you mind if I did some crack cocaine in this booth right now? Cause I'm an alcoholic and I haven't had a single drop of alcohol in the whole day.
I'm not here to tell you what to do, detective.
Okay, fucking bitch.
You take the painkillers. They are yours now.
I'm worried about Kim and he doesn't care. Get up.
You stand and exit the booth.
Leave. Okay, now we can try to fight him. Maybe that's gonna help. It's good that we picked up all the meds that we found. Edit a save file? I don't wanna cheat. I already feel nasty from having to modify my stats over in Morrowind chat. I'm never gonna do that again. I don't wanna do that unless I get stuck. It feels wrong. It feels wrong. It feels so wrong. Alright. It's time. It's time to face the union's leader.
Mr. Dubois, I hope time is on your side this time. Please, take a seat.
Why are you calling me Mr. Dubois?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
You could lower other stats proportionally, and it would essentially be a respect and not cheating. I don't know.
It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing. Forget about it. Filter it out.
Take a seat.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you are a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
Remain serious. Let's try to choose the same options that we did last time.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
Ow! 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 You think they do this on purpose? Is there such thing as using uncomfortable chairs when you wanna get the upper head with an employee or somebody?
By the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense. It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
I don't need no money. I already got an investor. An oil baron, if you will.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
Did I miss anything? I got distracted by an incident. Incident? Keep it, I'm good. You can take the comically large check and shove it up your ass. Let's be gentle.
Okay. I respect a man with principles. No handouts then.
She is cheated by learning from her past failures. I am, yes. But you could have more. This money is tainted. This money smells of union workers. It doesn't smell like capitalism. It doesn't smell like hard-earned money. It smells like bribe. It smells like the locker room of a teenager. It stinks.
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak.
My gun?
I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun.
My
lost
morale. My frail morale. Critical. Well, I took drugs.
The
So
world
you're
is
never gonna
swallowed
catch me
by a
lacking.
black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun.
A few things happened and now I have to clean blood out of my shower. It's like the 3rd time in the last 10 days. What is going on? What is going on with your shower? Are you okay? Are you okay? But daylight, huh? Oh my god. Dated money is still money. It doesn't feel right. Why do you know that smell, you perverted hag? Well, you guys always talk about the boy smell. It's not like I don't know what the boy smell is. It's disgusting. It's horrifying. It happens when the school that you go to share the same lockers, and there is no changing room because there is no money to pay for exclusive changing rooms. So you kind of just have to change inside of the bathroom like a normal person. Don't you have brothers too? Yeah, but I never enter to their rooms. Cause they stink. Yeah, sure. Sick woman. You have right? Wait. His knees too hurt and poop blood. Ew. Jesus Christ. I'm not a sick woman. I just know what men stink like. I just know what men stink like. I didn't get into their lockers.
When he said, "Don't worry," he actually meant, "Be very worried."
I'm not worried. I got this.
Are you all right, Harry? You say you got this, but you seem a little anxious to me. Don't be. Everything's going to be all right. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Composure. Challenging. 12. Don't panic. Alright, let's pray. Norime. Amen.
You're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry.
Uh-oh.
Aren't you? You're about to
It's
cry
fine.
because you lost your
Men
gun,
can cry.
And those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
Yeah, go ahead, children.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
Fuck. Morale critical.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
I just hope it's Kuno. Kuno and Kuniz.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
The large man snaps his fingers, but to no effect. You're in some stupor. Keeps sliding down the chair like a yellow shot. Or there are no hurries. Let your mind go to your safe place. Connect with your inner child or something.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
Nah, I'm as good as it gets, Mr. Dubois. Vaguely gesture with your hands above your head. Oh yeah, man, I'm fucking great. Keep sliding. Actually, this chair is uncomfortable. I could use the glass of water. Sit upright.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Shit.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions.
Do you know there's a mega rich light bending guy inside of one of the containers outside? I'm not gonna out him. Let's talk about my lost gun. I want to talk about the hanging.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you.
The corpse told me that communism killed him. And also love. So maybe you were in love with the guy that got hanged. And you killed him. Because you were too fat to ever be able to love him. You see? But that love could never get consummated because you are too obese and can't even stand up from this chair. So you decided to heal him.
I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand You need to interview me?
Brilliant! Is it your toxic yaoi fanfic boss? Yes. I'm not gonna ship the typical ship. See, they expect you to always want to get Kim and Harry together. But they don't know me. They might know that Fujo girlies. But they don't know me. I like the very fucked up cracked ships. Cracked ship yaoi, if you will. Of the rarest of them all. That would make no sense. It seems like it would not make no sense, right? It seems like it would make no sense, but there is always a connection. I sense there's a but.
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Alright, what do you mean?
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
I'm not them. I am built wrong. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Yeah.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
What do you want? I've opened a few doors in my life.
And I'm sure you're going to open this one with flying colors, Harry. This really is very simple, and there's nothing shady about it.
What do you want, fat man?
An excellent opportunity presents itself, sire. You could win the trust of the arch-liar, pretend to play into his hand. Then, should you wish, bend his efforts towards your own.
Whose door is it?
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
What do you mean by a weasel?
A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly.
Is this the guy that was outside of the entrance?
Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
Why don't you just open it yourself? Why do you need a third party to do it?
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all day.
I'm about to cry. Hello, Tomix. It's fine. It's fine if I cry. I will stand up and keep going. A little tear won't stop me. I'm also just referencing an old ass green text. A rare one for the breed. Can't find it again though. Try harder.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry?
Well, what if you don't know anything about the hanging and you're just trying to make me do dirty work for no reason?
Harry, my dear friend, I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinez.
What if I don't believe you? I guess there's no other option but to believe him. Yeah. I'll look into it.
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level.
Okay, but where's the door?
You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry.
What do you want? What else do you want from me? My reputation as a policeman is gonna be over.
Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
Do you know there's a mega rich light bending guy outside of the containers? Are you going to ask me how I got in? Yeah, how about that?
Am I going to ask? Hell, Harry. You spin-kicked my strongest man
Yes,
in the
I
face.
did.
I saw it from my window.
Yes, I did. And I could do the same with you. Right now. You wouldn't even be able to run away because your little feetsies, your little crippled feetsies are not working because you're too fat. So, you're in no position to negotiate, man. I can't get rid of you. I can't get rid of you so fast. I won't even have to do a 360 kick. I just need a 180 one.
Would you ask a man like that how he got into
Jesus
your
Christ.
container yard?
Hey boss, ever heard of Ehud? His story seems useful about now. Not really. That Spinky was pretty impressive. I understand I am a terrifying death machine. I don't even know how I was able to do that. You don't have a window. Yeah, how are you getting out of the... What? You don't have a window.
It was a figure of speech, Harry. Of course I don't have a window. I'm in a container.
Who told you that I kicked him?
Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
Oh shit. You called me Mr. Dwa. Why?
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard, I call you Harry.
That's what the hanged corpse called you. Harry.
So that's really my name?
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
That's weird. How can you assume that just by me telling you this? Maybe I'm just joking.
I think the odds of that are very low.
He looks at you.
It might be a good idea to hide your confusion. I mean, see what his game is first.
My memory is fine. I'm just testing you.
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out. With my big fat folder.
You're big what? You're what? Excuse you?
Words flow like a river of honey from his lips.
He can't help you. Yeah, I don't trust him.
I guess word has already reached him. No matter. No harm done. It's just a brown folder. You can't make out what's written on it.
He's BFF, Bibi. No, I don't like BFFs.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
The lieutenant inspects Everett over his spectacles.
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
You disrespectful little shit. Nobody talks to Kim like that. Only I can mistreat him.
Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first.
Drama medium. Have another look at that folder. Should we? Should we, chat?
As you look at the
Yes!
folder, Everard covers it with his hand and pets it. He's hiding it from you because it's not a real RCM folder. It's just another one of those brown folders you saw in the file cabinet.
Oh, that's not an RCM folder.
Okay, Harry, you got me. This is from the Census Bureau, not the RCM. Those Census Bureau people are absolutely corrupt. You should do something about them.
Oh, shit.
He got the name from the Census Bureau, and everything else from your actions here in Martinez.
Yes, Mr. Kitsuragi from the Census Bureau. Like I said, now I'm actually a very busy man. So is there anything else I can do for you, Harry?
That means he doesn't really know anything about you.
Nice.
A pity. The mystery of you will have to remain a mystery for the time being.
So the Census Bureau says my name is Harry Dubois.
Yes, that's what I said. Try to keep up, okay? Let's move on.
Should I ask him about the mega rich guy? Do you know there's a mega rich light bending guy inside of one of the containers?
Mega rich light bending guy? Oh my god. How did that get in there?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I just told Kim I thought Kim I knew. He's so rich he could get in anywhere. He must have been in the container when someone accidentally closed the door. And he's gonna sue you.
Damn it to hell, Harry. I specifically told my guys to check all the containers for mega rich light bending guys.
Nothing can stop an innovative mind. I think he wants to take down the proletariat, Everett. Good. Kim, tell him he was there. You know, some of him may have been a figment of my imagination. Nothing can stop the uninnovative mind.
Honestly, Harry, we might be moving all kinds of suspicious things through this harbour, but I won't be caught transporting the light-bending mega rich. I have a reputation to protect.
Yes, for God's sake, you're a socialist. The mega rich are people too. He was a nice man, gave me stock tips. Yes, the transportation of the mega rich should be more tightly regulated. Didn't seem like he was safe. You should be honored by the presence of his magus. He was on half Rebacholian blood and amassed his wealth using the mysterious bond of nationhood. Let's see, he was nice. He gave me stock tips. Or...
No, they're not. They're vermin, and one just found a way inside my container. Soon, he'll bring the others. All 3 of them. Thank you for telling me.
3?
I'll see to this immediately.
There's 3 of them, chat. That means we can get more money. 3 of them?
I shudder to think what you're going to tell me next, Harry.
Uh-oh.
Not for 1 second did he believe there's an actual mega rich person somewhere in his container town.
Let's talk about my lost gun.
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone.
It's always money with you. No, sometimes it's also business plans.
Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and effort.
He winks at you. With which eye?
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Does this mean that if I do things for you, I will get my gun back?
Damn it, Harry. That's exactly what it means. I'm only kidding, of course.
Of course. I understand. We help you, you help us.
Everett, I'm gonna leave now, but we might talk later.
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Thanks. I was wondering how I'm supposed to get out.
Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white union man. Take care, Harry.
All 3 of them. Yeah, there's more entrepreneurs. Light bending rich men we can fool into giving us money, chat. Boss is having an allergic reaction. He just called me a union socialist.
Wow, you work hard.
I do?
Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm an alpha male, chat. I provide. I just happened to accidentally lose my wife in the process, but I guess I do, yeah. What kind of work do I do exactly?
Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged.
Hell yeah.
That is the sign of a hustler who never
Thank you, Red
gives up.
Chimera.
The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride.
I fucking ride till I die, bitch.
That's just what it's like. Life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby. Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco-Negros and the Solas. It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop, and a sprinter, and a money printer.
I guess I've made some gills, sure.
Sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth?
No.
But you still hustle
No.
24/7.
No.
Ride or die. Now, ask yourself,
Yeah?
are you rich?
Yes, quite.
Get out of here. You're a pauper. You work harder than anyone. Almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that?
Fucking taxes, man. They ruin everything.
That's right. 100%. Fucking G-Man's got his jam covered sticky fingers in
Exactly,
stealing
Chad.
from you every time
Yes.
you buy,
Yes.
sell, walk,
Yes.
talk, fart, so much as sneeze.
I work so hard to earn my living, and they take such a big amount away. And what do they do with it? Build the dinosaur parks. Make bridges that collapse upon themselves. Don't fix holes in the asphalt. Maybe I shouldn't pay taxes. Maybe I should commit some type of fraud, if you will.
Aren't taxes almost non-existent in the Gossamer state that is Revachol?
Really? Every time I sneeze?
Every time you wipe your ass, they got their direct and their indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax, alimony. One tax that doesn't even have a name. Plus there's the stuff people in other countries pay for that makes them ask for more money from you. Here, total tax duties add up to 98% of all your money.
No fucking way. I guess I'm a free market fundamentalist now. Opt-in? Is this a communist manifesto? No. This is free what the founding fathers of America wanted. Alright, let's go. Let's fucking go. I guess I'm a free market fundamentalist now.
Here you go, hustler. Fight the righteous fight. Free the people. Keep it real. Keep it street. Keep foaming at the mouth furiously on the tax issue.
Nice. Oh, we can explore this idea. What is it? Indirect modes of taxation. First, if you have a side bitch ideology cooking somewhere, don't sweat it. Fighting indirect taxation for the Gossamer state is compatible with all creeds. It's cool like that. You're cool a cool anarchist now. Unless you don't want to be an anarchist. Whatever. Stuff this meal ticket in your eye socket and let's see if we can steal some love back from the robber barons at the custom agency and the banditos at the Insulidian Financial Oversight and Competition Committee. Time to internalize it. And not have a very random number with Kim. Open apartment door for Edward. Let's get going. Combies. The founding fathers wanted to kill each other, boss. That's how it's supposed to help. Well, the founding fathers wanted to kill each other, but they didn't. Because they knew that each one of them had a gun on their pocket. And if one got killed, then the other one would kill another one. And then the other one would kill another one. And then another one would kill another one. So they feared for their lives. They would not kill each other because they were equal. You see? Because they did kill each other. Did all of them die? By the hand of their peers? I don't think so. I believe it. Bibi, you suck at reading? Yes, I do. They raise militias regularly, Bibi. That's kind of positive, right? They gave people jobs, didn't they? Well, Washington died because of a doctor, see? But it was his God-given right. It was his God-given right. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. We could use more of those these days. Militias or killer doctors. Is the guy still here? Oh, he is. So no, I don't want to see him. Okay, Chad, give me a second. I want to go to the bathroom. I'll be RV. But first, let me read you. He should have had more apples, yeah, to keep them away. I should duel balls for her infringements upon my honor. Out 3? And also duels and such, but that's normal. That was normal back then. I think we should bring back duels, chat. Imagine. Somebody wants to mess with you. You tell him, let's duel. And then whoever is faster with their gun wins. And that way, it kind of works also like survival of the fittest, you know? The ones with the fastest reaction speed will survive. They already have killer doctors? Oh my god. I feel like the Peruvian duels. Those are not really duels. They just fight each other because they find each other annoying. And that's mostly... That is all genders, really. Have you guys seen that? Have you guys seen the fights of the Peruvian Andean women? That are wearing their very long polleras, their very long skirts. And they fight each other with fists. And they're terrible at it, but they do that every end of the year. Takanakui, there you go. Those are just drunken fights. Yes, they are. They fight each other at the end of the year to solve any problems they've had. So, I don't know, let's say one of them stole the other's husband. Well, it's their opportunity to kick the shit out of them. Did I hear Amazonian mat wrestling? I think that happens mostly in Brazil. We're not talking Amazonians, we're talking Highlanders. Very, very sturdy women. Very, very sturdy women. With a lung capacity to survive up in the mountain without dying. Those women will never be done fighting. Yeah. From Scotland? Yes. Potato-shaped women that are also love the potato. Yeah. Sturdy, eh? Yes. Huge. That's how you know their hits work. And KO each other. Because they're very sturdy. Alright, I'll be RV. I'm gonna get some water. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And I'll be RV, okay? I'm back. Let me read what you guys were talking about when I was back. When I was... Oh, wait, sorry. Welcome back, let's see. Did you hear about that one Disco Elysium writer? Yeah, we checked his GoFundMe earlier. It's really stupid. He should give up. He's already broke, so he should give up and then save his money. Some clips, but acceptable? I wonder if they ever put guinea pigs in little mock fights and call them Takanakui. We definitely do that. We definitely do that. They cannot fight each other. They are not aggressive enough to fight each other, but they definitely... We use them for gambling. Did I ever tell you about the gambling quiz? Sleeping Bibi. Still hard to believe they eat the little ones. They dress up so cutely. Yeah, it's tradition. She's eating the spaghetti. I was not eating anything. Sleepy Bibi eating a Chinese drider Bibi for the spider eaten while asleep statistic. How many were they? How many spiders does a person that is sleeping? Or a person that... How many spiders does a person eat while they sleep for a year? Per year. I want to stick my finger in her ear. Done! I don't think she's had many people poke in her ear though. It's just naturally that way. Yeah. Her 1 ear is going to be sore from beads left on like that. Yeah, it's kind of folded forwards. She has to manually fold it back when she wakes up. Yeah, like a dog. She's gonna lose her earrings like that? No, I won't. I behaved. Sure. Sure, buddy. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Boss is a boy? I'm not a boy. Fucking call me. Boss, your BRB screen still says you're eating spaghetti. Oh, let me fix that. Let me fix that. Let me fix that. Let me fix that. Boop. No more. It is no more. Then back. The zero balls, the number is 0. It's a myth? Sadly. That is very good to know, actually. It's not sad whatsoever. It's not sad. I hate eating spiders, chat. Why wouldn't you? The poorest little spiders, they're crawling around and then they find themselves in your mouth and you swallow them. That's horrible. Horrifying. Also, let me show you. Let me show you the silly thing that I pulled right before the stream. This is me, chat. This is who I am. I'm a member of the Pakistani country. And I have to dress in my Pakistani burqa every single day to go out. Well, I was outside. I was looking at my notifications and Lumi fucking shared it. Thank you so much, Lemon Woman. Absolutely halal. Harlot, showing off your body like that. I'm fully covered. Let me put it over myself. No, wait, I can't. Never mind. It can be here on the corner. Let me make it extra small. I don't know if I've ever said, but your transition animation is really nice. Thank you. It's so well done. It costed a pretty penny, but it was worth it. Definitely worth it. Extra protein from the spiders. Ew. Ew. You would never eat a drider, would you? You'd never eat a drider, would you? You didn't cover up your girl smell. You can't cover that. That's just too strong. That's too strong. Let me drink some water. Ah! I didn't know it was so full. I just spilled all the water over myself. Thank God I got a towel right next to me. Holy shit. Oh my God, I'm so stupid. I'm covered in water. They want to eat a drider, boss. Ew. I don't think I would. Yeah. Good. Good. Never say never. I would eat a drider 100%. Only issue is you would Dutch blanket yourself if you farted in this. What are you thinking about that? You're disgusting little shit. Women never fart. Women never fart. Women never fart. They don't fart. They don't poop. They don't burp. Women would never, never, never ever, ever ever. Alright, let's continue. Jesus Christ. I will gather all of the fetishists as my viewers. Kinda like Thanos is collecting the gems. I have... Okay, let's count. There has to be at least 5 different guys... Sorry, 5 different fetishes on the overall Bibi Man sphere. We have feet, we have armpits, now we have brab lovers. What else? We have the Connie lovers. What else? Pakistan is the name. In Pipistani? You're in Latam, you eat beans. It's inevitable. I hate beans. I don't eat any beans. I'm iron deficient. I don't eat any beans. What happens to all the food then? It leaves our body kinda like the Holy Spirit. Phenom lovers. That's true. 3 of those are just as you, baby. I don't like armpits, or farts, or feet. I'm insulted. You forgot I am an ass lover. Okay, we got ass lovers. But I feel like ass lovers are the bare minimum. I don't think that's a fetish, chat. It's not a fetish if so many people like that. I'm an all-rounder, really? That's not a fetish though, that's just normal. Yeah, see? That's just normal. Personality lover here, chat. And what would that make you, Bibi? Huh. I don't have any weird fetishes, as far as I know. Don't. I already know Skull is trying to search for the tier list. Older I get, the more peace and quiet I want in my fetish, so no nagging is attractive. Oh god, that is a rare one. That is a very rare one. I hope you achieve that in life. Thanks for the info, brown girl lover. I don't believe it. Potato. Alright, we gotta go to sleep. We gotta go cuddle up in the hotel room with our buddy Kim. It's time to cuddle. It's time for cuddles, chat. It's time for platonic cuddles. Platonic cuddles. There's no entrance here. Fuck. Foos hates Latinas. Trying to search for. I know exactly where it is. Ah! Wait a minute. We can do karaoke now. Wait. First, let's pay Garde.
Can I help you?
About the money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
I have your money.
Well,
I owe him 100 real. Here it is. Sorry for the trouble.
great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered.
Okay, I am not only paying you for the room, okay? I'm paying you because I'm about to perform the worst thing you have ever seen in all your life.
It's good you paid before 9 p.m., or your door would have been locked electronically.
You've this code, now it's time for Elysium. Hell yeah!
Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
Gardy, I just fucking paid you. I just fucking paid you. I'm not gonna give you more money.
I'll take a room here too.
He opens his wallet. I thought you had a room.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
By the way, I'm gonna sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
No. I just paid you.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit. Your body is ready, sire.
Goodbye. This feels right. You belong here. Okay, time to go to sleep. We're about to get serenaded to death. It is a great honor. It is a great honor, chat. Let's see. Find more on it for red than paid guard. I'm not getting paid for being a cop. Alright, what should we level up? Shivers, half light, interfacing, sabor, fair, composure. Composure? Straighten your back, keep your poker face. I feel like this one is kind of important. Volition? Which one is volition? Volition! Hold yourself together, keep your morale up. Oh, this one, I can understand the difference now. This one is so that they cannot tell what my intentions are, and this one is So I don't of myself for getting too ashamed. I like abolition, actually. Thank you. Thank you. Increases morale. Thank you. Alright. Sorry, I cannot see you too. When the number on the victim's armor, at the end of the day, debrief with Kim. Join him on the railing in Rex's balcony after 22. Alright. Should we knock on the door?
The door is closed.
Knock.
There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on somewhere inside.
Again?
Still no answer. Still nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance.
Leave. I'm not gonna do that again. I just wanna see the woman. I wanna talk to her. She was a very pretty woman.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Good night, Lieutenant. Wait, if I do this, am I not gonna be able to talk with him?
Just a moment. You had some questions earlier, I believe. And besides, we should discuss our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
I still have not found my other pair of shoes. It's pretty close to her bedtime. No, it's not. No, it's not. Let's go.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
Someone goes stuck in my nose. I'm sorry. Ew, I couldn't sneeze for a second and then I felt it in my throat. Double-barreled discarded. The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
Where shall we begin? We should talk about the investigation, first and foremost. But I also remember you wanting to discuss the RCM?
so what are our powers exactly? The RCM?
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Rebel Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
Wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
Okay, what else?
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station closely. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
How can you be sure the RSC would show up?
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
I see, and if someone resists...
As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in your watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power.
Police brutality. If I kill someone while on duty...
You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force.
Makes
In
sense.
these cases, your partner is usually your witness.
It's honestly kind of adorable how Boss does her little sneezes leading up to the actual sneeze. Shut up! No, it's not! It's not, 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 it's not. I'm not cute. I am not cute. I'm not cute. I'm just sneezing. It's me telling you, get ready because a sneeze is coming up. And I don't want to sneeze over you. You know what I mean? And sometimes I'm not fast enough to cover my mouth, so I'm kind of making sure that you don't get sneezed all over. Hi, Bibi. Hello, Autism.
Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best.
What happens to the people we convict?
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Courant and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
He taps on his coat pocket where he keeps his notes. And who makes all these rules?
The coalition government and the moral intern, more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less.
I feel like the music is way too loud compared to the voiceover. Maybe like that? Hope your day is going well. Thank you. It is. We're having a lot of fun playing some Disco Elysium. It is cute. Shut up! Are you always proclaiming how cute you are, Buzz? Yeah, but don't my sneezes. Why are you backtracking now, coward? I am not! He's true, shut up! Also, you can tell me you ever cover your nose given how much you sneeze right into the mic. No, I do cover my nose. Hello, this game is awesome, by the way. It is. I like it a lot. This is a pretty long game, if I remember correctly. Yeah. We've already streamed like what, 3 different streams of like 3 to 5 hours each, and this is the first day in game. It's insane. Insane. Sorry. You have cute mannerisms like that. Don't tell me about it. I remember the first ever 3D. It's an accident, chat. I swear. It's not. I'm not fucking trying. The first 3D stream I ever had. Scooty was very fucking excited, pointed out that I cover my mouth whenever I laugh. And it's not something I can control. Whenever I'm laughing and something is really, really funny, I cover my mouth with my hand because I don't like people looking at my teeth. It's an accident! It's not on purpose! I don't think through it. Have you ever listened to any of the sneeze clips I make? Yeah. Is that why the green thing is growing on the mic? There is no green thing. It's a proto-joblin. Talking about that, I should definitely change the pop filter of my mic at some point. The one on the train? No, the first one. Alright, let's see.
Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
Let's say it was the citizens of Revachol.
Be sentimental if you like. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
Or if they think you do.
The moral intern, what is it?
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
If I didn't know, how would you describe them?
They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
What do they believe in?
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
Those others say they continue the humanist project set forth by Dolores Day.
What is their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Something kind and usual. Something almost self-explanatory.
Doesn't mean that they're doing it though.
Something like the dark blue, serious color of the early night sky above.
Who was Dolores Day?
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
What do you think of them?
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
I have an opinion on that moral intern.
Do you?
Things are bad out there. Point to the city. We need them here, giving us a right to police Rebashol. They've done an awful job here. Have you seen the place? This is inhumanism. We are stooges and of the world's biggest bourgeois organization protecting the bourgeoisie, right? Mutter silently. Immigrants. Leave our keeps. Fucking men are turning into women. Are you? On second thought, I don't have an opinion. Forget about it. We need the police. Things are hard out there and we should try to help them out. Thank you, Anderson. Let me stretch. Gotta take a look at those pearly whites. I think it's a very old mannerism. I think I mentioned how fucked up my teeth were when I was younger. So after I got them fixed, I still had that mannerism. I never got rid of it. I don't know why. But I got it because my teeth were very fucked up and I didn't like laughing and accidentally showing them to people. So I kept that even though I got them fixed. It's a funny story. Now I wonder if the next generation of Busujima will also have fucked up teeth. Because my brothers don't have fucked up teeth. I think I'm the only weirdo that had fucked up teeth. And Dromam as well. She also had like a bunch of extra teeth that she should not have had. Let's see. Things are bad out there. Point to the city. We need them here, giving us the right to police Rebashol.
In fact, we would need them even if you didn't think that way. We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
Actually, vigilantes is okay with me. Maybe we should make our own law. Nah, I don't think that would work.
Then you will adore Martinez. For many of these people, the Union especially, vigilantes is precisely what we are. Personally, I don't enjoy it much.
Will there be a next generation? I hope. Maybe you can teach the next generation to Mew. I'll try. Are you trying to tell us something, boss? I mean, I don't know if my brothers will have any children. My big sister does have children, but they're not related to me, so they don't get the weird teeth gene. You're quite the optimist, boss. It would happen if they be okay. I'll make sure that everybody mews from now on. That'll be the tradition that I leave the next generation of the Busujima family. I didn't know you smoked, Kim.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Those poor lungs.
Oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
Electrochemistry. I think I might want to pick up smoking. Do you have any more cigarettes? How did you get so cool, Kim? Let's compliment him.
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will and unhealthy.
He flicks the ash.
Keeping the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easier to simply quit. Yet, were he to quit, he would lose the cool factor. This man relishes his cool quite a bit below it all.
I think I might want to pick up smoking. Do you have any more cigarettes? Maybe you can help with concentration.
I apologize, but I only brought one with me. I have exactly one cigarette every night while going over my notes.
Well, I guess it could be worse. Fun fact, I saw a VTuber's father find their lactation brownies. Please tell me those were bought and not made by her. Oh god. Save the game. I'm saving. No, I can save. I need the dialogue to be over in order to save. I'll do it in a second though, Antism. Thank you. Right then, the debrief.
Yes, it's been a long and eventful day.
How do you think today went?
Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state, but we did it. I would say our initial inspection was very thorough, and we have solid leads to follow up on.
I think we did a great job, chat. We're great detectives after all.
Then you shot the body down, which was quite the shot.
Yay! Damn straight, I'm a sharpshooting cop. Let's be humble for once. It was really nothing, really. I was just doing my job.
It enabled us to perform a field autopsy on the victim. We found some things we can really work with. Moreover, you found that the hanged man wasn't just hanged, he was also shot. That was some excellent detective work.
What happened so far? He's pretty much explaining all the things that we've done throughout the day. It's only been one day since we started this game. I think it's like they have herbs and things that help with lactation. I'll put it on the Discord.
And you managed to locate and pull out the bullet, so we can get ballistics, make off the gun. All this is invaluable.
No big deal.
The rest is up to the boys in processing. Maybe they will surprise us by doing their job for once, but I wouldn't count on it.
I think since we sent the number from the booth, they might come up with something tomorrow. What were you doing all this time, the past few streams? Basically that, trucking with everybody. Trying to save some important roles and stuff. I didn't want to get killed by the fascist, the tall guy. So I tried my best to understand his weird fucked up ideology.
We also performed a thorough search of the crime scene. All in all, we handled the situation very professionally. Now for the interviews.
That's my forte. Unlike most cops, I understand how important communication is in our line of work. I love doing interviews, and people love me. They love bathing in my glory. The initial interviews, yes, well, I talked to some people.
Including Evrard Claire, a daunting adversary, if there ever was one.
He made me sit on a chair that had a weird spike that poked my butt several times.
He wasn't particularly forthcoming with useful information, however.
He's not saying much on the matter, because he thinks you could have gotten more out of Everard.
He's a tough cookie, that one.
Claire also helped you, how should I say, remember your name? That's a relief.
Big relief. It's a very serviceable name, too.
Moving on. We didn't talk to the Wild Pines rep. We really must do that tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
We gotta keep in shape, Kim. Yes, it's part of the Jamrock shuffle.
Alright, but... and forgive me, this has been bothering me since this morning. How have you managed to run around all day wearing only one shoe?
I couldn't find my other shoe and I refuse to wear shoes that aren't as cool as the shoe I'm wearing.
Imagine how much faster you could run wearing a cool patent leather shoe on each foot.
He smiles suddenly. Oh, that's sweet. That is sweet. He worries about us, chat. All I remember was the ginger kids. Okay, we got the corpse. We analyzed the corpse. We were very meticulous when it comes to analyzing the corpse's wound. We found that he got shot and that the wound entrance was inside of his head and then outside on his mouth, which is very weird. Determined that that only like certain guns can do that sort of damage as well. Interviewed a lot of people, talked with a lot of people, and kicked the guy, the tall guy. We opened the door. We got to talk with the union leader, and also with the light bending guy who gave us 100 reals. That was a cool one. I wanna see if I can find any more of those light bending, reality bending millionaires and ask them for money. I worry about you, boss. I don't know. I guess I do like him, in a way. Say nothing, just look into the night. Thank you for this. Leave.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
Yay! And alright, I'll see you tomorrow morning, Kim. Let's wrap it up for now. See you in the morning. Time to sleep in my shit bed.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
Yeah. All I remember about the game was a hanging body on the tree. I didn't finish seeing what happened throughout the game. Oh, really?
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
Let's crawl in.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes.
I'm not trying to make it sound like I am spitting on you. Honk shoo, honk shoo.
And then sleep doesn't come.
But I want to sleep.
Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but it's not happening.
Uh-oh, not again.
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Roll over to the other side.
It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
You think we can think about a solution? I don't know about that. Just like real life. Not again! And this, do you mean you have not... You started this game and you haven't finished yet? Or did you just not analyze the body when you found it? Or do you mean you've been watching the stream and only got to that point? Who killed him? Who? Alright, let's not think about it. We gotta fall asleep. We gotta fall asleep, Chad. We gotta sleep. You know, the possibility of becoming Menhira only becomes stronger the less you sleep.
Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
Continue. Ooh. Don't let me dream about getting hugged, please. Huh? Disco lights? Fuck. Fuck.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
What is this?
What it says on the can, Harry. Answer the question.
I remember nothing.
Do you remember your wife's hand on your face.
I left. I was left. Tell me what this is. I'm not answering before you tell me who you are.
You know who I am. I'm the bad day. The one where you ask her, and then later in the streets, wandering. It's the worst day of all time, Harry dear. And it's coming. She will hear about it on the phone.
Continue.
Reality will turn into a grotesque nightmare. This will be the last thing you did to her. Tell me, do you remember the love of your life?
I was left? Or did I left? I have not been sleeping enough lately. You gotta try, but really try. Like, set up at around what time you wanna go to sleep. Don't look at your phone, just lay there. Even if the bad thoughts are coming for your brain, you gotta tell your body that you're okay. You gotta tell your monkey brain that you're okay. That you're safe. That you're healthy. And even if it's just for today, just for one night. You are comfy. You are healthy. You are loved. Even if it's only by you. For now. So you can rest. Because there's always hope in the future. That's what I tell myself anyways. Thanks, boss. I've been up playing Marvel Rivals all day. It's so good. It's so good. I like it as well. I want to watch Bibi stream and I'm not tired. Okay, boss, ship him some cocaine to help him stay up. What if you're not okay? Well, you kinda need to convince yourself that you're okay in order to rest. You know what I mean? You're sweet sometimes. I am the sweetest. I am the sweetest. I won't go to sleep. I'm awake. I had a lot of sleep today. I took a little nap after eating and coming home from work. Give me a second. Sorry. They're asking me if I ate dinner, and I did. Alright. You said, who?
Do you remember the warmth of her thighs, between her legs and in her mouth?
What was I feeling her with? Please save my head. I left. I was left. I left.
Oh no, funky baby, you stayed. It was the rest of it that left. Or you just stood there, with one hand on the bottle and the other on your dick, watching it go.
Kinky. No, I mean more like resting my head over my wife's thighs, cause it's comfy. Like that, you know?
Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I can get it all back. I don't want to come back. There should be an option that says I can make new friends. I can get it all back.
No, it's gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. You failed. You failed me.
Maybe. But that doesn't mean I can't keep trying. Even if it happens again, life is only but a cycle.
You failed, Elysium.
What is Elysium?
Everything. The Pale and the Useless. On the surface, the outer magnetosphere, burning furious truth. 8,000 years of written history. You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
I feel like this is trying to represent the guilt a person that is going through a very rough time might be feeling because of actions they took on the past. But you truly are not that important. Those 6 billion people don't... I didn't fail those 6 billion people. I was not their leader or anything like that. Did he really fail the 1 billion Chinese people? God damn! I've talked to you before.
No, Harry. You were just talking to yourself. That's all you ever do. Even in your dreams. And the act is wearing thin. The spots of the disco ball fade around you.
Bloated corpses of drunken. Best describes my average demeanor. No, Barry! No! You're not a corpse. You're still alive.
You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time. Sweating up the bed. Stinky boy.
Yeah? Yeah? I'm a stinky boy. What about it? Have you never sweat in all your life? You know how hard it is to be a policeman. Under these circumstances.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours. Bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding?
I'm trying to solve this case.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet. Grinding in your head.
Forget about it. It's unuseful right now.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
Was it the painkillers? Oh no, we fucked up. He's just like you, boss. You're a pro at talking to yourself. I am. It's a disco Elysium. This is a disco, and we are an Elysium. Name dropped. Name drop. God, there's another type.
Oh yes, party boy. And it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already.
It's
The
a
silent
corpse.
alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all.
Definitely the
Time
corpse.
to get those clothes on, Harry.
No. I'm here to rest. I don't want no corpse hanging and talking to me and telling me that I'm not worth it. Fuck you. How about that? Fuck you. I don't care if that bitch left me. I'll get her back. She'll come crawling once I'm done with this case. You know what? I'll earn 7 gazillion reals and then she'll come crawling. She'll be like, Harry, will you take me again? Would you let me live in your insanely big mansion in the top of a mountain in Martinez? And I'll be like, I'll think about it, woman. I'll think about it, woman. And then I will never think about it and replace her with a younger, more loving woman.
Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Why is she crawling, boss? Because that's what you do when you ask for forgiveness. You crawl. Both you're projecting your desires for your ex-wife into the game. Wake up, Harry. It's time to go to work.
Good going, buddy.
Oh my god, what the hell was that? I just had the most beautiful dream. Uplifted. Rejuvenated. Yeah. Comedy can help anybody cheer up.
Really? Because you feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
What the hell is going on wrong with me?
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
No, that's not it. Really, I feel super good.
That's not really true. Your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more. You're too weak to say no now. Waking up is the worst part. Maybe somewhere down the line you could decline.
I need to get more of it then. Detecting is my life. Opt-in. More sleep? We don't have no time to sleep. I can't take this. I am not going looking for speed.
Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically, a week. Let's be honest, 2 weeks. Maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then. You will be fired.
That's a lie. I can do this without the speed. Half the town won't be dead.
Suit yourself, slow, sad shell man. See how you do without your spark.
I can still run. I don't know what was the purpose of this conversation. Maybe I got a skill, a minus something buff, anti-buff.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Let the mirror be for now. Dig deep into your mind and locate the source of the expression. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. Use your chain cutters to fix the faucet. Stop steam. -10 for tool not in hand. Let the mirror be for now. My chain cutters? Let's try this. Let's see if this
works. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Uh-oh.
In it, your face. Adorned
I'm gonna risk it. Fix it.
The faucet is quite terribly mangled, but you just might be able to twist its parts into place. You handle the chain cutters deftly, applying just enough pressure. The faucet regains a recognizable shape. The steam stops.
Yay!
Told you that you needed those chain cutters. Everything is connected. Everything has a purpose.
I'm so beautiful, chat. I look like the stereotypical British man, if you ask me.
The mirror begins to clear slowly without you having to wipe it.
Electrochemistry. Impossible. 18. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Let the mirror be for now. Let's see, what do we have here? Run the number on the victim's armor. Oh, we can do this now. Well, it's 7 a.m. I'm not sure if they are done already. Kim. Never mind. Also, I should shut my door. I will take a set case. There used to be a tape in this case, but it was destroyed in a fit of rage. Something about the 18-year single. Smallest church in St. Saints. It must have rubbed someone the wrong way. The label says the song was recorded in 43. Maybe this is the sad song that we're gonna be using? Alright. We should go downstairs and see if Kim is downstairs. Might do this again.
The door is closed.
Try the handle.
This door can only be opened with a key or from the
Shit.
inside.
Leave. Maybe I'll find the key? Because that's where the woman was, right? Oh! Wait. Oh. Kim wants to talk to me. Good morning.
Morning.
He gives you a quick nod.
I've got some good news. I took care of the body. The thought of him decomposing in my MC wouldn't let me sleep.
Good, thanks.
I'm just glad he's gone. We have other matters to attend to.
Continue.
The lieutenant is downplaying his contribution. He got up before sunrise to get this done, and now he's quite pleased with himself for taking care of the gruesome business so efficiently.
Well, it's really nice to have you as a partner then.
The Union muscle finally turned up, and they look rowdy. We need to talk to them.
What do you mean rowdy?
I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the Union. These men here, men who drink beer for breakfast, there's talk of
So
an armed
tough.
wing of the Union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for state policing. I think it's them.
The Hardy Boys. Why do we need to talk to them?
Everything points to the Dock Workers Union. The belt used for hanging him, tracks in the mud, the circumstances in Martinez, my preliminary information. Which may, of course, all be wrong. But we still need to talk to them, and it won't be easy.
There are so many of them. Maybe we should call in reinforcements?
That would just escalate tensions. No captain would sign off on it. Solving one murder isn't worth a conflict between the RCM and the Debarders Union. In fact, even the death of 2 detectives might not warrant an all-out war. So let's keep a cool head, okay?
Let's roll.
One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
Yeah, streetwise. Zoom right past. Do it on your own terms. But aren't you curious to know what they have to say about the murder?
Yes, I am. I really want to question them.
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me.
What does Chat think? Should I question them and risk getting punched in the face by a person that literally wakes up and drinks beer, goes to sleep, then drinks beer at noon, in the morning, at night? I think it's bedtime. No, I don't think it's bedtime. What about you?
Just a moment.
The old woman turns back to the cafeteria manager.
She's agitated, judging from the way she keeps pulling at the frayed edge of her blanket.
Are you okay, ma'am?
And there's no public phones nearby?
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
The cafeteria manager appears genuinely apologetic. Susan bye.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway. I'm glad to see you again, dear.
Good day, ma'am. Everything alright?
Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working. The Union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth down the coast.
Thank you, Barry.
And Gary's phone is dead
Thank
too.
you. Back to the work and lurk for me. Thank you, thank you. Have a great day. Have a great day. You gotta go to work or we gotta rest as well. Because it's like 11:41 p.m. around here. Wait, what's wrong with the phone line?
The manager was vague about it.
Why would he be vague about phone problems? This is something to look into later. Ask God, maybe.
Oh.
To let the young woman who's house sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night. But they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them.
What? That's so weird. Why would they leave her here if she cannot even walk?
I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
She looks down. Oh no.
A little missing persons puzzle might just be the thing to take your mind off the hangover.
Okay, I'll buy it. Has your husband gone missing before?
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully.
Oh shit.
But you have more important things to worry about.
She glances out the window towards the bay.
More important than a missing expedition? I don't know. Expeditions often lead to something interesting.
What is this expedition your husband was on?
Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely rare species of insect.
Maybe they died on the conflict?
But they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the waterlock to set a few traps. He said they'd be back on Monday. What could be keeping them?
Wait, who's this Gary person? Do you trust him?
Oh, sweetie, it's nothing like that. Gary's as loyal as they come. I trust him with my husband's life any day.
Are they in a rough neighborhood?
There's a nameless old fishing village nearby, but we've never had any trouble there before. There is a lot of crime around here, isn't there?
Yeah.
I can't say it's the best part of town, but I wouldn't worry too much about a pair of grown men traveling together.
I would have taken them so much time.
Some fringe science is exactly what's needed right now. Spice up that vanilla murder investigation.
Vanilla? It sounds like police business. I'll help you find your husband.
Are you sure we have time to go chasing after bug hunters just now? I did suggest we play it cool, but...
It's just a little side thing. We'll do it down the line.
If you say so.
Kim, the poor woman can't even fucking walk. Let's help her out.
Oh, thank you, officers. Truly, I'll be right here if you come across any sign of Morel.
Your husband is some kind of scientist?
Oh, yes. A zoologist. A cryptozoologist, to be more precise.
A cryptozoologist?
It's a pseudoscience that attempts to legitimize research into mythological beasts and urban legends.
Lieutenant sounds unimpressed. Ah, so he's a little cuckoo.
That's one opinion, yes. And people are entitled to their opinions.
She's used to playing off such insults casually, but they still affect her.
Aww. That's sad. That's really sad.
My apologies, ma'am. I did not mean to undermine your hobby.
It's not a hobby, dear. It's a subfield of zoology, one specializing in animal species that are so exceedingly rare that many assume them to be extinct or even fictitious.
Wait, Chad, do you think that there's a Sasquatch in the Disco Elysium universe? Maybe. Maybe there's mermaids. Because we're on a... kind of like a... bay area?
Searching for such species called cryptids is difficult and often thankless. And frankly, many scientists are too lazy to do it. Universities these days are rarely interested in supporting real research.
That sounds suspicious. What do you know about this?
The quality of research at Revacholian universities has been on the decline, but you doubt there was ever a time when cryptozoology was embraced by the academic elite.
Suggestion, maybe you could convince her to tell you about some cool cryptids? I have it very low. Maybe later. So your husband is some kind of scientist. Tell me about Morel. Luke's character, your relationship.
Oh dear, I'm not sure where to begin.
What does your husband look like?
Well, his expression is slightly grumpy, but his eyes are always bright and curious, like a small boy's. And his palms are quite coarse from all the field work, but he's quite gentle.
You can't go around Revachol feeling grown men's hands. If you want to find her
Why
husband,
not?
you'll need more concrete information.
Let's try again. Why don't you try describing him as you would one of your cryptids?
Oh, well, he's a bit shorter than you, but with a larger frame. And he has longish white hair, usually a bit uncombed. You might say wild, even.
The lieutenant pulls out his notebook and begins jotting down the woman's
Thank you,
description.
Kim.
One other thing, he'll likely have all kinds of field gear on him, even if he's not out in the reeds, you know, just in case.
How long have you been married?
We'll be celebrating our 16th anniversary this autumn. Not the most numerically satisfying anniversary, but I like the less obvious milestones even more somehow.
How did the two of you meet?
Via dating agency, I'm ashamed to say. I was looking to get back into the scene after recovering from my accident. And he'd just divorced. We hit it off and, well, here we are.
Oh, people romance. It's so sweet. It's so cute. I love it when it's a very, very old couple that met while they were very old. It's really sweet. Kinda gives you hope for the people that are the oldest.
She's skipping over some important parts. Perhaps you'll find out more later.
I think I have all the information I need. Let's move on.
I hope I've been useful.
Tell me more about this rare insect your husband is looking for.
Oh, sweetie, it's fascinating. But I shouldn't bore you with entomological minutiae.
The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
You're right, I don't have time for insect facts right now. Let's talk about something else.
Of course, dear.
I can't convince her. I think I'm gonna do that later.
Wow, so someone's been a little boring.
Get out of here! Finish thought. I'm not boring. I just like to be meticulous. Okay, let's sway by. It's a bowl. They're spitting it, reeking of tobacco. You see hawthorn bushes outside. Photos of men in overalls, toting guns and union placards. So with this
Let
lady.
me handle this.
The woman says to the crowd in the mess hall before turning to you.
Detective disorientated.
She
Are you
smells.
still wondering where you are? This is Martinez, in case you've forgotten. I advise you not to overstay your welcome.
You fucking bitch! I was so nice to you before.
Her entire character has shifted. This young woman is cold as ice.
You're the gardener. I knew you were not a gardener. I just want to know more about the place before I check it out. That's normal. I knew she was not a gardener.
That's right. I am not a gardener. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union. So let's get to it. You're looking for Titus Hardy? You think he has information that will help you? Maybe he does.
She points to the man on her right.
That's Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming. Nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
I just want to find out who killed the man, woman.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
Why are you so aggressive?
Aggressive? You make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers.
Somebody got murdered. Oh my god.
Just dock workers? Do dock workers spy on the police? We let you off easy, miss. Don't think it will happen again.
Hell yeah. Threaten her, Kim.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
Fuck yeah.
Titus Hardy. The tall, broad-shouldered man takes a sip of his beer.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's ask those questions.
Let's.
I should talk to Titles then. I don't want to talk to her. Let's question him instead. It is cool and funny? I gotta run the armor first. Cute and funny! I don't know about that. She doesn't look very cute and funny to me.
In the morning light, the white on blue police livery on the motor carriage cannot but catch your eye.
Why am I even thinking about this? Wasn't I supposed to?
Do something important? Something murder related? There's always something important. This is a Caprice Kanema, the Caprice Motor Corps follow-up to their highly successful workhorse, Caprice 40, and the answer to the Lum's racing breed, Ferv series.
That was one of the options, Bibi. Read the answers, Bibi. I'll come back. Don't worry about it. I first want to run the thing that I was planning before.
With its air-cooled, rear-mounted 12-cylinder compression ignition engine.
Yeah, I forget about this. I don't got the cartism.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Pick up the radio again.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Have you heard back from the ICP about the serial number?
Yes. The armor was produced by Fairweather in their facilities in Betancourt, sur la Clé in 42.
Moral intern as in moral intern? Yeah.
It was part of a special order for Corps de Pharmacie, a security firm contracted to protect the interests of Oranese pharmaceutical companies in the Semenine conflict. So, it seems the armor went to Semenine. That's where the paper trail ends, though. Even the firm has proven difficult to track. Corps de Pharmacie has been renamed several times over in the years since the armor was issued.
Do you know how it's called now?
The most recently registered firm that the ICP has been able to connect to the CDP is a military contractor called Trinell, and the one before it was Downwell. I think they might be the same contractor.
A suit of armor like this would have been manufactured with a particular person's physique in mind. You should ask for whom this suit was fitted.
First, has the firm continued to work for pharmaceutical companies throughout all these name changes? A suit of armor like this would have been customized to fit the wearer. There must be a record of the person to whom it was issued.
Yes, but the ICP tends to be reluctant to share private sector records. I could try to talk them into it, though.
Yes, please do try. It's imperative that we learn whose armor this was.
Sure. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully I will have more information for you then.
I'm done.
57's over and out.
In the cabin.
Let's go. I was confused because both of the words were both together, so I was wondering what that even a word in the dictionary. I don't think it is. Alright. Call her again later. Find the cryptozoologist is another mission. Let's see.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Why are you so aggressive?
Aggressive? You make your...
Just dock workers.
Listen.
Fuck you.
So ask what you came to ask. Or get back to your commanders.
The privatization is not unlawful. It's cool and funny. Maybe you're just not historic individuals. I'm gonna choose this just because it sounds so funny.
I don't need privatization peons from a rent-a-cop. Just do your job. Ask your questions. Then get out of my face.
Haldens. What is your role in all this?
Like I already told you, I'm a legal counselor. Do you have hearing problems?
Oh my god, woman. I don't like her. What if I want to talk to you, not Titus?
What you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. In Martinez, you are no one.
What are you going to do to me? The lieutenant is not satisfied with the approach.
What are we going to do to you?
She starts laughing. It's a cold laughter, devoid of joy. This brat.
The union isn't going to do anything to you. It is not a crime syndicate. It is a labor organization.
Then why is there a man hanging from a tree? Wait, was past tense, because Kim already got rid of it. Why was there a man hanging from the tree? With one of the belts that you guys use.
Goddamn right it is.
If anything, it is the RCM.
Alright, whatever. He was just hanging in there. Somebody got him to hang in there.
This is where you say your bid.
A broad-shouldered man points at you with a beer can. He's drunk. It is a crime syndicate, it is!
Detective.
He's leaving it to you. First, we need to talk about your attitude. We need to talk about the man hanged out back.
Oh, this is about him. A real looker, that won't.
What kind of accent is this, chat? Is this American?
You sure took your time, huh? Waited for him to get real ripe and pretty for you.
I was suffering from a mental breakdown because my wife left me. What is your excuse to be bald and uncharismatic looking?
Oh, he was a real pretty boy. Hanging up there, letting out that pretty boy smell.
The pretty boy smell.
I can't for the life of me understand why you did it. I mean, I would have just left him up there. You must really like cleaning up other people's shit.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
Do a head count first. Connect these men to the tracks you saw in the yard. Chances are they're going to match.
Scan the room.
Starting from the right. Boot size 44. Blonde man. In his 30s. Overbearingly masculine.
Overbearingly masculine?
Sitting on his right. Standard working boots. Size 45 or 46. Eldest in the room. Probably mid-50s. Smoker. Quiet.
That's how we use our detective skills.
Across at the other table. Hobnailed working boots. Size 43. Gang tattoos. Mesk or Sarah Mauritian. In his late 30s. Early 40s.
Are you a football that can just tell show size from sight? Yes, you can't? I know way too much about shoes. I am a woman. I know exactly what shoe size women are. Not men, really. Because I have no idea how men's shoe size works.
He spent his youth in Villa Labos, a housing project in the Jamrock Quarter. There were incarcerations. Hard to say what else. The ink is fading. And then, standard working boot. Steel reinforced toes. Size 46. The big dick. Wide at the shoulders and lean at the hips. Rugby cap,
What the fuck?
fingerless gloves, and numerous scars. A little under 40.
The big dick meaning he's annoying, right? Right? You don't mean anything else, right? Right, Harry?
The emblem on his vest says Rowing Club. A little patch below it reads T. Hardy, Captain.
Oh.
In the far corner, standard working boot. Steel reinforced toes. Size 44. 40-something. Non-alcoholic beverage in hand. You squint. Is that a plectrum?
Where?
On his neck. Forget it. It's not important. Let's call this one the musician.
And the little guy?
Size 41. With the light step. Not a child, after all. An older man with a rat face. Mean, watery eyes, and 2 front teeth missing.
Ugh. No, it means he's in charge or an asshole.
In the middle, heaving and wheezing. Big guy. Boot size 46. Deep marks. Probably carried the victim over. He, alone, is 130 kilos.
Holy
Add
shit.
the man in armor, and you could easily exceed 220.
He is a big boy.
In conclusion, these 7 are the actors on the crime scene. The footprints were theirs, but there's a discrepancy.
One of them is missing. The Otso. Maybe they're covering up for somebody. Maybe one of them shot the guy. And then in order to cover up for him, they all together hang him on a tree. You know what I mean, chat? So that that guy would not go to prison alone.
Exactly. You've stood there for about 4 seconds, not saying anything. Hit them with questions. Where's the 8th Hardy?
The fuck is with you, fella?
I found 8 sets of footprints, but there's only 7 of you. Where is the 8th Hardy boy?
What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy boy. There's 7 of us and we're all here.
He sizes you up.
Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy boy? We ain't hiring.
He shakes his head, you book fuck.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
She? So there's an 8th Hardy, and it's a Hardy girl? Who might it be? Elizabeth? The gardener?
Shut the fuck up, Glenn! I do the talking here. Now what the fuck do you want, cop?
Tell me.
It has to be good, if he won't let you pursue it. Looks like the lieutenant thinks so too.
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
It's a woman.
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. And
He points at the lieutenant.
you're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching you.
Good. We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
The man hung in the backyard. Did you do it?
The pretty boy. You guys really love talking about that pretty boy.
Why? Are you jealous of the pretty boy? Maybe that's why you hunt him.
Funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
Why are your footprints all over the scene?
You mean these boots?
He raises his worker boot, size 46, steel reinforced toe.
We all got a pair. We wore them the night we took the pretty boy out back and hung him by the neck.
Are you fucking joking?
Yeah, we did this. Together. All of us. Until he was dead. That's why our prints are all over the scene.
There's a catch hidden somewhere. He didn't confess so that you could take them all away. It's too simple.
Squint your eyes, but there is a catch.
There is no catch. These 7 honest men have all equally come forth to tell you what happened, so that you don't waste any more of your time.
All 7 together. They're diluting responsibility. It's an anti-arrest tactic.
How does the bullet in his head factor into this? Okay, let's try to tempt them into telling us more information. Let's see. Who called the shots that night?
Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a Hardy boy without arresting all Hardy boys. Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
A shadow of a smirk passes her lips as she tilts her head. This brat.
A trick question. Don't let her lead the conversation.
Address Titus. No, but seriously, who calls the shots around here? Is it you? Because it doesn't seem to be you.
Who do you fucking think does?
It's the 8-hearted boy, the one who's missing. The big dick.
Titus, no one was thinking
that there's any question who's the leader. That's how he would have ended it. Titus won't let him.
No. 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 Fuck no! The big dick is right here, asshole. You're looking at it. Right fucking here.
This is sexual harassment!
Disregard the outburst, officer. None of the boys have any comments on their power relations. That night, they acted as one. That's all.
When did this hanging incident occur?
You don't have to keep answering his question.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end.
Look at her stupid face! She's so smack for being so pretty. How long had you known the victim?
known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
So you had no motive? You did it out of the blue? You can kill anybody that steps here and that you don't like?
Yeah! Who do you think we are?
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. Happy?
By the Pines cow, you mean the representative for Wild Pines? The shipping company you are striking against?
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. But you know what?
What the fuck? What do you mean, a cow?
Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
A woman?
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
I don't know if I should ask him about the bullet. I know about the bullet, but I don't think it would be convenient for them to know that I know about the bullet. Chat, what do you think? How did you kill him?
We hanged him up by his neck until he got real still. Wasn't that obvious, Copper?
Didn't they teach you any?
The autopsy showed there were no ligature marks. His hands were not tied. Can you explain that?
Nice save, Kim.
The lieutenant goes in for the leg sweep. Titus does not see it coming.
Hell yeah.
Look, I'm not gonna play 20 questions with you, Capo. I'll say it again. We killed him.
Yeah, I knocked him out. Came up behind him and clubbed him in the back of the head. He went down like a sack of sand.
That's right, lawman. And then we hanged the fuck.
Make them a bit more uncomfortable first. Then see if it all adds up.
Things aren't quite right there, are they? Mr. Tuts, what did you use to knock the victim out?
My fucking elbow, Copper. Samurai boxing style.
Samurai boxing, or Sambo, is an eloquently violent set of one-on-one fighting moves, originating from the Samurai Isola. Sambo style implies stealth, cleverness, and cool. He may be lying, but he's good at it. No twitching, no rushing, no uncalled for details.
Where did all this action take place?
Right fucking here. The fucker started coming to our bar. Asking for it.
Composure challenging 12. Things aren't quite right here, are they?
Actually,
no!
They're admirably, surprisingly composed. The entire room. Given how many questions you've lobbed their way.
Fuck. I figured that it didn't work. All of them? Maybe one of them is fidgeting, cracking under the pressure.
Well, this one. But he's always fidgeting, so don't get your hopes up.
Right, I have another question about the lynching.
Like what, Copper?
Why did you kill him?
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And
so
he stepped out alive in my town.
He was a mercenary? That's it?
And he stepped out of line.
He repeats. What do you mean he stepped out of line?
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Kohoy and Semenine written all over him. ex-Oranese special forces.
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara.
How do you know he was special forces? What did he actually do wrong?
Wrong? He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers.
What?
Threatened to kill some as a warning.
He wiped spittle from his mouth. He raped a woman?
From rape to harassment to threats of violence. Why the strange de-escalation?
Because one of them is not true.
To kill us all, if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started to come in here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls. Grab one of ours mid-karaoke, right there on the stage.
Fuck.
He grabbed someone?
The lieutenant is trying to make sense of this flood of information. Who did he rape?
Yeah, this girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl, young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming, "Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt?" Then, gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
He shakes his head in disbelief. Was it the same girl who was sexually assaulted? Raped, you said?
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen.
Yeah, me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you fucking listening?
He repeats like a parrot.
There's something odd here. Seems like they don't want to talk about that rape Titus mentioned. Why not? This is a serious allegation.
It is.
Make them talk about it.
Yeah, right, but who did the rape then? This is a very serious allegation.
No. You're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter. And I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
There's nothing you can do for now. He's stonewalling you.
Okay, how does the bullet in his head factor into this?
Huh?
As if a weird makes the surprise go down easier.
There was a bullet in the dead man's brain. Why was it there if you hanged him?
How the fuck do I know? Anyone could have shot him. Target practice, maybe.
He tight-lipped suddenly.
Interesting, sire. It's as if he's lying to protect
Yeah,
someone.
he is.
He's
Okay,
not very good at it.
there we go. Finally a big breakthrough.
This line of questioning is over. You got the cause of death already? Hanging. If there's any post-mortem trauma,
Calling it
it's
a
your
night.
problem.
Night,
This will not turn into a cross-examination.
Alright. I'm gonna conclude the questioning for now.
Nothing. Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez, go back to your stations where you belong.
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus.
The lieutenant closes his notebook.
I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder. Even if it is a group responsibility. We're going to look into it.
Yes, sucker, you were too suspicious during that conversation, man. It's over for you.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us. Real law officials. You're lucky you didn't get a beating.
I'm going to take off now. Alright. Pretty good questioning.
Indirect modes of taxation. Turns out, those financial oversight committee gangsters stuffed millions of hard-earned dividends away in the last place anyone thought to look. The hearts and minds of everyday Rivasholians. You need to spread that deregulation gospel to the people. Tell them about that foreign fair tax. Preach that 98% gross burden. Preach it, preacher man. Set the brothers free. Taxes are racist.
Taxes are racist. Alright, that's fucking great. Chat, this is as much time as I had for today. Sadly, I'm gonna have to go EP. But I will say bye-bye to every single one of you that is still alive until now. Alright? Because I promised I'll be here saying bye-bye to all of you. It makes me cry every time. So beautiful. Thank you both for the stream. No problem, no problem, no problem. Here's a copy and paste, everyone. First of all, copy and paste. Night night Mamber, night night Biscuit, night night Serbas, night night Phosphorus. Here's a copy and paste. Night night Antism. Night night Barry. Night night Right Chimera. Take care, everybody. Night night Redux. Night night Rage Play. Night night. Good night. Night. Let's see who we can raid. Alright, first of all. Before I forget, because I'm a little shilly. Sometimes I forget. Or I raid people who are already going to sleep. Let's go ahead and raid. How about Pumpkin Synth? I have not returned a favor in a while, so let's go raid Pumpkin Synth. Thank you guys so much for being here today. It's been a hard day because it's Monday and it's 12 a.m. So you better go watch some Pumpkin Synth and then go to sleep, okay? They're actually live this time? Yeah, they're playing the rental. Let me see if they are still streaming or they're gonna be streaming for a while. Yeah, they are. Alright. Let's go raid. Let's go raid, everybody. Thank you so much for being here today. I hope you have a great one. Thank you for joining for Disco Elysium. It's always fun to hang out and see what occurs on this game. It's very curious. Alright. Take care, everybody. Have a great one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, people.